Oh, I went outside and filmed a short warp video, and while I was flicking it really hard, the bearing shifted loose, so like I have to do a bearing swap now because everything's still set up in here. So let's do a bearing swap on camera and laugh at my struggle. Because this is like, you ever seen that meme where it's like, shout out to all the really smart or really talented people that whenever they go to do something under pressure, their brain stops working and they look like absolute morons? That's me. I've changed like hundreds of bearings, and like I do it on camera. Maybe it's because I'm talking. It turns into a disaster every time. So this is Mokume. I can't do my standard. You used Aaron's glue. God, I hate that shit. It doesn't fucking work. Maybe I'm just like, I put too much sideways load on them when I spin them or something. Yeah, that was just 2 little drops. So we got an HC3 bearing though. I'm excited about that. Those are unobtainable right now. So I'm gonna make a little note. Man. Impromptu video. Got a mess, huh? Alright. No. That. I'm gonna use this guy. I'll need that later. I'll need that. Old ceramics. Getting full there. So we're gonna do it here. Some of these aren't labeled, and I guess that's just gonna have to be okay. Good enough. In the video that I just did, unboxing first impressions, right after that I cleaned the bearing, and I was able to get 2 good spins in before I broke it loose, and it felt nice. That bearing was definitely a little on the dirty side. I'm picky with bearings. No hate there. All right, let's clean out the bearing hole. Let's look at this thing while it's naked. Man, what a great bar of Mokume. Great section of Mokume. I went back and every post I could find about these things. 1 second. Need a plastic scraper or something. This might work. I don't know what I was saying. Oh yeah. Went back and looked at all the posts for Mokume monoliths, just to see how they looked, see some with different button combinations and all that kind of crap. And well, of all the ones that I saw, I liked this particular one the most because of the pattern of Mokume. Mokume is it's man-made, but it can be very organic looking. This was my absolute favorite representation of a Mokume monolith. The pattern is just excellent, especially on the sides. Goodness. Okay, done gawking for now. I will say, at least with that glue that I was just bitching about, it cleans up nicely. There's not much that I'm having to fight to clean off here. Kind of hard to tell if I'm scratching at Mokume pattern or if it is dirty, but I think it's actually, this is glue and dirt. Sorry, I'm kind of off camera over there. I was really focused on what I was doing. Plastic scraping tools definitely come in handy. It's really just right here. Just checking every side of the bore. alcohol. I use 99%, so I really should have gloves on right now, but I don't know. I'm excited and I'm in a hurry. I'll survive, right? Maybe this will not quite as long. Man, this is an informal video. Alright, so something you gotta check when you're doing bearing swaps is how a spinner sits. And this one cannot use that base. Let's see if I can use this base. If I use the cap one right there, it would allow me to push the bearing too far through the bore. It's not, the bars make it rise up off of this step. So this one's got multiple steps. Last bearing video, I was talking about how having multiple bearing tools can be very helpful. And this one, right on the money. All right, that's perfect. I haven't used this one in a while. Get some swabs. A swab. These are the Knife Pivot Lube Ultra Micro 1mm. Some of them are good in the package, but you can see some of them, the heads are not good. They're pretty cheap, I guess. I don't even remember how much they were. It's like 10 bucks or something. Code LEFTY EDC gets you 10% off. Knife Pivot Lube has some great stuff, even if you're not into knives. If you're into fidgets, you know, the oils and the cleaners and the swabs, all this kind of stuff, it's pretty nice. They make good stuff. What am I doing? This is not my normal process. First, I'll do a little drop. There, flip it, do another drop. Guess I'm gonna be learning here, because I'm not sure if this Loctite's usually sufficient, but you know, sometimes it's not enough. Looks like I need to be a little more generous on that application. This microfiber swab that I happened to grab out of the package is one of the fluffier ones, so it's almost like it's absorbing a little more than I'm used to. I like how blue it is. All right. Fresh full ceramic. So do we have a little tension, or is this going to be one of those that does have a little tension? Okay. I actually like whenever they're not a full-on. Which one do I want to use? I'll use the one that I made. It's perfectly straight. It's just a little dangerous over taking it off. Yeah, I have better luck with these, oh, that does not feel good. See what's going on, something's not right. See, that's what I'm talking about. Do this crap on camera and everything just falls apart. Okay. Do this. Push it back out. Make a mess of all my Loctite. Yep. Huh. So why did that not want to go in good? This bearing looks fine. This looks fine. Is there a chamfer or anything on this guy? No, I'm just being really careful because, I mean, Mokume is definitely softer than this guy, and if it's going to be tough to go in, I mean, I'm not going to force it by no means. I mean, not at all. Let's look here again. want to use this one. Well, I do know why, because there's less of a chance of it falling onto the spinner. Okay. This video might not get posted. Yeah, that doesn't feel good. I've never had to screw one in that tight, and I'm definitely not going to on Mokume. Man, that's... why? What's going on? It just shoots right out of there, so... I see what looks like a little bit of a... I don't think I just did that. I didn't press very hard. There is a chamfer on this side. Okay. Did I just miss that before? Very small chamfer. Oh, okay. Yeah. Wow. Okay. That's a small chamfer, but that's a noticeable difference. Okay. Let's reapply Loctite and do this again. I wonder if that is an intentional lip around. I don't know. I can see it though. It's on the back side of the bearing hole on the side with less patina here. There's a small little edge there. And I was just applying Loctite. I just kind of made a little mess there. Grab that cloth again. All right. Going right in this time. That's what I would hope to feel. Oh, let's do this one. Got it cinched up, and it's already starting to go a little bit. Nice. All right, that's flush. I hope this is the bearing for this spinner, because I don't want to do a lot of bearing swaps on Mokume. It'll probably be fine, but I still don't want to. Alright, just to be OCD. Is it OCD? It's not OCD, it's just being particular. Gonna clean up the edges. Had a little bit bleed through. Something I'm always nervous about when I'm doing bearing changes is it going to be balanced? It's like you always run that risk of not getting the bearing situated just how it wants to be. Or balanced. Sounds cool. I'm not spinning it very hard right now because I want it to... Oh, is it already coming loose? No? I'm so paranoid right now. What's going on? Man. This is just... I'm still just like awestruck, blown away. What are the words? This is an incredible piece of art. It's Mokume art. I love it. All right, there was a bearing change. I'm gonna let it set up for at least another 10 minutes or so before I really give this thing some rips, but you will see it in some shorts for sure. Thanks, see ya.